Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Hello, this is Dr. Erin from Los Angeles, California, teaching universal law and spiritual truth. So today we're talking about, the topic is be careful what you ask for. So be careful what you ask for. This is a theme that's been going on for quite some time around my clients. So one day I had a gal come in and she sat down and she said she thought that she was getting depressed. She said, I don't know if I'm depressed or what it is. She started going on and on. She said, years back, I watched the documentary The Secret and I did my vision board. I got out all the magazines, cut out my pages, pasted them all over my board. And she said, and I pretty much have manifested almost every single thing on that board. And she goes, and I'm still not fulfilled. And this is the deal. Vision boards don't equate to fulfillment. Oftentimes we create vision boards from a space of desiring to have things, or from an egoic standpoint of thinking that more material wealth or more identity is going to get us fulfilled. It was a real pitfall around that documentary. And I know that even though metaphysically there was a lot of truth in that documentary, The Secret, there was also a place that if you had not done true awakening and began to shed some of the identity and limiting beliefs and gone past your cultural beliefs, then it would just get you a lot more of the same, right? It's like having money. Money is just going to be a magnifier of all the good and bad that's already in your life. So it is the same exact thing, which brings us to the law of the day. The law of the day today, because we know that we have to first wake up. We have to first understand that we are creating all of this, our individual consciousness, the collective consciousness, and the cosmic consciousness. And then next, we need to reprogram our subconscious mind and release our limiting beliefs. And number 3, we align. We align to universal law and we align to our own personal truth, because we don't really know what our truth is until we get into our subconscious, until we begin to release all those identities. We don't know what our truth is, right? That's the point of awakening, is beginning to understand what's true for you is different for somebody else. So today we align with the law of mentalism, because this entire universe is a mental universe. So spirit operates through universal laws, which is the one mind, okay? There is one mind. We are all connected. We know that scientifically, okay? The universe is made up of this creative mind, which receives a direct impress of your thought and acts upon it. All thought is creative and has a mental equivalent in the physical realm. So basically, all creation begins in mind and manifests through the creative process, thought through soul to form. So basically, you get to put your thought of however you want to impress the mental universe. And we do this through pictures, right? So hence the vision board. We put pictures on this board, we energize it with our feeling, and then voila, we begin to, focus on those things, take inspired action, and, probably manifest a large percentage, or if not all of it, or something greater. But perception of life is the experience of one's mentality. So the point is this: one person would perceive one lifestyle as great, and the next person could perceive the exact same lifestyle as miserable, right? So if you want to be fulfilled, you've got to get into your own heart and decide what is a perfect, fulfilled life for you. And that's different. And sometimes it includes material wealth. Sometimes it can include a partner, a soul partner, sometimes not. It depends on each person is different, right? So the point is this: today you have a new day, an opportunity. So hopefully if you're listening to this over a cup of coffee or a tea or whatever it is, hopefully you take a moment to practice your daily spiritual practice. So I invite you to go into the silence and ask yourself what you truly believe would bring you fulfillment. What would truly bring you fulfillment? Going beyond what the culture's told you, going beyond what your parents told you, going beyond, everything you've ever thought. What is it that will bring you fulfillment in this life? And oftentimes what I've found with clients and with myself is it's not until we get into the space of service that we aren't totally fulfilled, because we are one with Mother Nature. You have to understand that everything is an exchange of energy. And if we don't exchange and give ourselves to life and give of service, we oftentimes will hoard things. We will often be in a true egocentric mentality, and we oftentimes will bound ourselves in energy in things like addiction, narcissism, all kinds of things that will basically take us and bound us in our lives. So if we want true freedom, expression, and living a life of fulfillment, we need to focus on service. Okay. We don't have to, but it's just a suggestion. Okay. So today's daily challenge, because we know that this is a game of life, and today's challenge is to discover your why. And we have that famous TED Talk by Simon Sinek called The Power of Why. So discovering your why. Great question to ask yourself. All those things on your vision board, all those material things, I would begin to ask yourself, why? Why is it that you desire those things? Is it because you saw it and you see an image of some lifestyle that you want? Is it because it would make your life easier? What is the why? What is your mission? What is that backing of all that? Because I don't believe that going towards happiness is the goal. Happiness is a fleeting emotion, but going towards fulfillment is attainable. And I'll always say that, fulfillment is attainable. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is oftentimes when we desire happiness, we are resisting being unhappy. And we have to understand that being unhappy sometimes serves us. It serves us and ebbs us towards being fulfilled and living the life we're designed to live. And so on that note, just going over it again, today's topic is be careful what you ask for. I know that I fell into that pitfall with vision boards years ago. I had attained, I came from nothing. I was a waitress. I could barely put food on the table with my son. And I had a vision board. I began to do my spiritual work on the side and do traditional business. And I got a lot of wealth, but I was really unfulfilled. And I felt like I was living a double life. And it wasn't until I really handed my life over to my spiritual work and began to realize that was the most important thing to me, that I began to be truly fulfilled, because I wasn't dreading my days. I love my days. I wake up and I love what I do. Is it hard sometimes? Of course, but it's so fulfilling. I wouldn't change it for anything, ever in a million years. And so I ask you, what are you truly asking for and why? Why are you asking for the things you're asking for? Because really it's about embodying who you want to be. The vision board should really be about who you are. Who is it that you want to be, and what gifts and messages do you want to give to the world? Because that's the highest product to produce. It's not a bunch of material things and rat race. It's really to produce the highest version of you. So I invite you today to discover your why. Your challenge is to discover your why and just begin to recreate yourself. Maybe you want to do a whole new vision board today. I don't know what that is. I redo my life purpose statement every 12 weeks, so quarterly, because most CEOs and setting goals, we reset them every 12 weeks because we want to get it fresh in the mind. We have a 10-year goal, we have a 1-year goal, we have a 1-month goal, we have a 1-week goal, and so on and so forth. Quarterly goal as well. Sorry, I didn't put that there. So you guys, today, the law of mentalism. The universe is a mental universe. It's all mind. There's one mind. And so I know today you get to impress upon the one mind your images. And what is that image for you? What's the image for you in the realm of your health? What's the image for you in the realm of relationships? What's the image for you in the realm of your creative expression? What's the image of your career and what you're doing? And yes, money, all of that. It's all there. So on that note, I just ask you to take your daily spiritual practice today, go into that silence, ask yourself what you truly believe would bring you fulfillment, focusing on service, okay? So on that note, if you don't already, you can follow me. I'm Dr. Erin across all social media, and I'm loving doing these daily 11-minute podcasts. It's something that I always ask myself, what do I want? And when I was finding my spiritual path and my spiritual mentors, what really made a difference for me is to have a daily spiritual practice. So it was not only going into my own silence, my own meditation, my own visioning, it was having community, having people that I looked to that I could remember the truth, and spiritual truth and universal law was the wisdom that I needed to get on track each day. So I hope that this serves you. And if it does, please share it with somebody that you feel would get value out of these. Please share it, like it, comment. Please give us a great review on iTunes or iHeartRadio or wherever you are, Google Play. And you can also go to drerin.tv, that's DRERIN.tv, and you can sign up to have the free app, which has all this information, 30 guided meditations and all the live streams, all my interviews, the Dr. Erin Show, and these daily podcasts to get your mind right and spend 11 minutes with me a day, each day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, because I want you in my life, okay? Have a wonderful day, you guys, and may you get everything that will truly, truly fulfill you.